Oh God, this brings me back. Look, I got the goosebumps. There they are. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Dane Bramage Rocks channel. All right, it is time to introduce a new band to this channel. I'm fairly familiar with this band. I don't know a ton about them, but I've received a lot of comments from you over the last year or so because you guys know I listen to power metal and symphonic metal and metal from all around the world, and you know, why not discover another Finnish power metal band? And I'm talking none other than the band Beast in Black, and I'm actually kind of familiar with them. I know their song Blind and Frozen. It's been on my playlist for a little bit now. I love it. I think I've seen the music video, but it's been a long time. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna introduce the band from what they were, because I know that Blind and Frozen was from their first studio album, and then I'm going to go ahead and get into a new song, and this new song is called The Last Drop of Blood, and this one was actually released a year ago. So not new, but it's from their third studio album, and the third studio album is called Dark Connection. And as far as I know, Beast in Black started off 2024 touring, and I think they're going to get back in the studio and start working on their fourth studio album. And that's just a quick read that I caught up on just so I can have some information delivered to you during this intro. But without further ado, we're going to jump into this. First time ever on this channel, Beast in Black with their song Blind and Frozen from the Berserker debut album, which came out 7 years ago. And then we're going to jump right into Beast in Black, The Last Drop of Blood, which came from their third studio album that dropped about a year ago, Dark Connection. Here we go. All right, so going off memory, and no, I don't actually know any of the band members' names, so stick around after this reaction and we will get introduced to the band officially on this channel so I can begin to follow them a little bit closer. But if I remember this correctly, I want to say at first I thought they had two singers, a male and a female, and I believe it's just one. But it's a dude, and that's how good his vocal range is. Not to say he sounds like a girl, he's just got that higher pitched voice and also that metal voice. So this is going to be stupendous. See? Oh God, this brings me back. Look, I got the goosebumps. There they are. They came right out. This is such a stinking fun song, and I'm so glad I'm coming back to rediscover it again because it's been on my playlist, but I haven't heard it in a while. And I actually do recall seeing this video. I must have seen it a long time ago. Again, the song's been out for 7 years. And innocently so, yes, I thought it was a female-led band. But that's how dynamic this dude's voice is. He just hits those notes, and it's fan-freaking-tastic, right? I love it. Can't wait to discover it, actually, like, get their names and all that jazz. forgot about the guitar solo. Oh God, there they are again. This is awesome. Good God Almighty. Just taking a quick time out. Sometimes, and I usually don't have a huge problem with Nuclear Blast Records, but if you let the song go too long, you'll get a copyright block. Copyright restrictions, just being transparent. So just give it a quick second. Good time for a break anyway, before we finish this last minute and a half. But God, I love this. See, just again, thinking about it, the goosebumps don't stop. I freaking love this band. I'm so glad you guys left me so many comments like, get them on your channel whether you know them or not. And it's like, all right, let's do this. It's been too long. It actually hasn't been at all. So here it is. Yeah.
As I read those letters you wrote me, gotta miss you like hell. I was wrong, I can tell, for the heart can be blind and frozen. Now I live with the pain every night, every day. As I read those letters you wrote me, I will long for the time when your lips would kiss mine and the promise was still unbroken. I will wait for tomorrow that may never come. I will wait in the name of love.
Thank you guys for making me do that. That was too much fun. And they're back. Some dude. That was awesome. I love that. I don't know if you knew this. I actually have an entire playlist on this channel dedicated to Finnish music. Now, it's not all Finnish rock music. It's just every band, artist, singer that is from Finland that's been on this channel is in that playlist. So it is very diverse. Let's just say that. There. All right, let's jump into the next one. And just to clarify, that playlist is called Finland at its Finest, and it's got about 26 different songs in there. So if you're from Finland watching this, or you like Finland rock music, or just Finland artists in general, go ahead and jump right into it. It's definitely something unlike anything else. All right, Beast in Black, The Last Drop of Blood, from their third studio album. This came out about a year ago. This is brand new to me, so I'm excited to jump into and discover new music from Beast in Black. Here we go. Okay.
Mystery, hostile.
So 6 years later, when this came out from Blind and Frozen, I'm hearing a hell of a lot more range in his voice on this one, especially that vibrato that he's kicking into this one. And this sounds absolutely phenomenal. And I did love his range in that first song, but now it's just like, it seems like he's really, really like locked it in. And I'm just, it is, his voice is better than I expected, I guess is what I'm trying to say. At least it got better over time. But again, I don't know much from that first album, and I have not been here for the progression of this. So I'm seeing the beginning till now, and it's just like, holy cow! In that timeline, they've definitely perfected what they were doing, and this sounds fan-freaking-tastic. Nice. That was fun. If you didn't know this, you're your first time on the channel, I absolutely favor drummers, and I was actually going to say this. I didn't quite see the drum in the first video. I wasn't really paying attention. I was just kind of watching the story. It looks like most of the same people are in the band, if not all of them, but I can't confirm that, but I will. I promise at the end of this when we do the wrap up. That was a cool little drumstick toss that he had back there. I wanted to point that out. Nice. I love it. I love it. There it is. I'm trying to get a good shot of it, and what's a power metal band without a guitar shred session? I think the bass player has his custom guitar, and it looks like a monster's face, but I can't catch it long enough to showcase it. Yeah. Oh, it's like a demon, and he's got his little hands. He's actually like wrapped around the back of it, it looks like. That is stinking cool. Check that thing out. Absolutely the bass guitar. Sweet. Nice. Heck yes. Good God Almighty. Oh, there's still 30 seconds left of this one. Shot during the Dark Connection European tour between November 30th and December 5th, 2022. Beast in Black. Giannis. Oh, no, I'm not doing that. Anton. Oh, good. Kasperi Mate? Ate? Oh boy. Yeah. Directed by Damien. That I got. If any of you watch this channel, that's the problem with me watching. That's not a problem, but that's like the caveat you get with me watching a bunch of foreign bands from all around the world. As soon as I get to their names, I'm like, oh goodness. So good news is they just introduced the band to me. So you got Giannis at vocals, Anton at guitars, Kisperi at guitar. I'm going to say it's Mate on bass and then Ate on drums. And we're going to verify if that was actually the whole band the whole time. But I want to get a proper introduction. So stick around for the wrap up and let's meet the band. All right, y'all. My mind just got blown what I just found out when I was digging in to find a little bit more about this band to get you introduced to this band officially there. So number one, if you like that reaction, do me a huge favor, at least hit that like button. We'll get into more about that later. But look what I just discovered. And if you watch this channel, you know I follow Battle Beast, right? You should. Beast in Black is a Finnish power metal band founded in Helsinki in 2015 by lead guitarist and songwriter Anton Kabanen. The musical influence of this band include Judas Priest, Manowar, Wasp, Accept, and Black Sabbath. Anton founded the band in 2015 after he left his former band Battle Beast earlier in the same year. Like Battle Beast, the band's name is a tribute to the Japanese manga and anime series Berserker. I have, I think, up to 3 Battle Beast reactions so far on this channel, and I'm fascinated with Nora and the band there. So to find out that this was a spin-off from Battle Beast just really put that all together and made me really super happy. So here we are again, another power metal band from Finland that's just like going to be on this channel, and that made me stoked. Anyway, continuing on, Beast in Black signed with Nuclear Blast label and released their first album, Berserker, on 3 November 2017, which received a very positive response worldwide. The debut album ranked 7th on the Finnish charts albums. In addition, Berserker also charted in Germany, UK, Sweden, Switzerland, and France. So there's Europe coming together for you. Let's take a look at the band. Now, I was looking at this, and this isn't right. It says from left to right, you have Kasperi Hakkinen, who's on guitars. That's not right, because this is the drummer. I think that's Kasperi there. The second one into the pink jacket, let's say that, right? So that's your guitarist. Next one in, you have Monte Molnar, who's on bass guitar, and I want to say that is the dude in the yellow jacket on the very end, or closest to me right here. So that's to be the bass player, Monte there. Then you have Giannis Papadopoulos on vocals, who's in the middle, which is absolutely true story. That's that dude right there with that phenomenal voice. And then you have Anton Kabanen, who started Battle Beast and then started, went on to this band as well, who's on guitar. And that should be this dude in the teal blue jacket right here. And then last but not least, you have Ate Paulo Kanagis, who is on the drums, which is the dude over here in the red jacket to your very left as you're looking at it. Yeah, that makes sense. There. So I think this is out of order. That's not correct, but I think I got those correctly there. So now you know who the band is, and it's phenomenal. Beast in Black finally being premiered on this channel, and I'm stoked for it. So now that we know that I think they're probably wrapped up touring by now in 2024. They're going to start working on the 4 studio albums. So now that they're formally introduced on this channel, they're going to be continuing to be introduced on this channel. And if this is your first time here, dig around. So not only have I done Beast in Black reactions, I've done Battle Beast reactions. And like I said, I have a whole Finland playlist from metal bands and just singers around the world. If you're a fan of all that stuff and you want to know what more reactions come from me, not only from metal bands from around the world, but from Finland, you got to do the things. So the minimum, please, again, hit that like button for me. I truly appreciate it. But any information about Beast in Black is going to be down below. I will leave their social links for you, their websites, their YouTube channel, Nuclear Blast YouTube channel, and all those things, including the 2 links to those music videos we just watched. So just scroll up. They will both be there. If you want to support this channel directly, number one, scroll down. You'll see a small section about me. You'll see a support section, and both those links will be there. Any of my socials and any of my other channels, those links are right below that as well. And that is the best way for you to support me in this channel. I truly appreciate it. Everybody, what did you think? Leave me those comments. What do you think about Beast in Black? What do you think about those two reactions, the whole spinoff, the whole story, all that stuff? I'm stoked to have them formally on this channel. So leave me those comments. Tell me what you know. Tell me what you're excited for the future and all those things. And what did you think about the reaction? Like to read and respond to those comments as they come. All right, y'all. Beast in Black, Blind and Frozen from their first studio album from 4 years ago, Berserker, followed by Beast in Black, The Last Drop of Blood from their third studio album, Dark Connection, which came out about a year ago. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. And until next time, keep on rocking.